Hey there and welcome back to SnowRunner. We just had a massive accident right over there. We did get a little bit lucky though by recovering this beautiful Collab 74760 though. So yeah, you know, like we had a lot of luck with that, with the Mack Pinnacle. And if you are curious how it all happened, how we did tip over and almost drowned the truck too, well, you have to watch the last episode though. I highly recommend it. I had a lot of fun. We did a good mission here and there. And we did struggle quite a bit too. So yeah, you know, like if you want typical SnowRunner stuff, don't forget to subscribe. Man, I've never sold out that much. But anyways, here we are. Now we are going to do a beautiful mission called Piping Problems. Yeah, it's beautiful because I will not forget how we did crash this call-up. What an interesting way to go, by the way. So yeah, let's go. And have a little fun doing some trucking here and there. It's going to be great. It's a massive truck, by the way. Don't worry about any water in the game so far that I've seen, unless there's an ocean. But these swamps, they are very, very, very deep, and I don't fear anything of that. You know, it is such an awesome truck, and I'm going to enjoy it so much more. Now that I do know that we can actually attach these types of trailers too, it's going to be one of my favorite haulers for real. Oh yeah. It's going to be great. Let's keep on going though. Gotta fix the roof a little bit up. That's one of the places where we have to drop off some food. Yeah, Matt's house though, there's a lot of flies around his cabin. I don't think he needs any food anymore though. I know how it sounds like, but man, gotta say that water is wet though, you know. Beautiful though. Look at them go. And this is not deep, by the way. We almost did drown or drive her. Yeah. That's a little bit more like it, but it's still not as deep as we are used to right now. That's some good stuff. By the way, with those pipes, think about it. It is not as, you know, like the water is not as resistive. Because it can flow nicely through though. No resistance or force or anything. Just slightly though, more than if there was nothing. But yeah, no biggie there. It's a very, very bright day, as you can see. And am I going okay? Yes, we can do this one. We gotta be careful. No, wait a minute. We cannot do this one. Because right over here we have the narrowest passage you ever have seen. We have seen it with the scout and by the wrong turn mission. So we kind of have to find a way right now back to the railroad over there. Or, nah, technically we can go through those trees right in between of them. Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to tip that way though with this truck, unless we are going full speed and something collides with us. Yeah, then we are going to have an issue. Alright, smoother than I thought it would go. Very nice though. I was a little bit worried because, well, you know, it is super, super narrow, as you can see right over there. Not even our Teterin would fit there. And sure, the Teterin is a massive scout vehicle though. It is still very small in comparison to most trucks though, left and right. So yeah, there's no comparison really though, but it's big for a scout, it's small for a truck. Alright, let's just take the small shortcut around here. Alright, Manny, hopefully you're happy about it. There you go. Now I'll have water in my house. Thank you. I think you already do have water in your house though, big boy. Oh yeah. Support the locals. Yeah, this is the mission that I was thinking of with the Mack Pinnacle. That's the collab right over there. The swamp is here then. Yeah, that's the Mack Pinnacle. We have to get over there, and right over here at Matt's house. So yeah, we are going to drive right over to the warehouse with the Mack Pinnacle, and then we are going to start our beautiful journey though. It's going to be rather interesting, I'm certain of it. Hoppa, take that one out. Nice. Alright, what we have to do right now is pick up stuff, of course. We have to fuel, we have to sleep around in that little hut over there. But why is it not activated? Supporting the locals. Yes, yes, yes. Start tracking. There we go. Aha! This one. Well, I'm going to load up first one of them. One consumable. Because we have to deliver that to Matt's place. And I kind of want to fill her up right away though before we are going to sleep here. Yeah, why not? Refuel, there we go. And then take the last little bit of a trickle right when we can. Why did it not fully do it? That was strange. Oh, trunk repair. Yeah, not so smart there. Have to be real close. There we go. One and number 2. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to bed. Wakey, wakey. Let's go on. Missions are waiting for us. The task has to be done. Although, like I said, I don't think Matt needs the food. I will still let you listen to the flies. It would be very creepy if they would be gone, by the way. I'm just saying, because then it's more like an... Yeah, it's not a static thing anymore, you know. Let's just keep on going and see what might happen. Oh, our truck is happy in this morning. Bouncing all around. Put her on high gear if we can, but it's not good. Oh yeah, a little nosedive. At that tree. Very good though, very good. At least that tree is gone. Oh, there it goes. Slowly falling over. Slowly sinking. Alright, that's an interesting way to go too. Back to high gear. Now let's stop the engine. Yeah, the flies are still here. And there's a dog barking. The flies are not as active anymore. There it is. It could be the little container right over there. I'm not sure what he has inside of that in the little bin. But yeah, you know, like the other house has tons of garbage sacks, and it is doing okay. You know, it is. Well, I mean, flies in winter is a very rare thing, and the other one has a literal garbage pile outside. You know, like it should be smelling a lot more, and it does not. So I'm a little bit worried about this place. If Matt still needs food, something could be very dark in that container though, you know what I mean? In that bin. And if it's all innocent, let's just hope that Matt is not a grandpa or anything like that though. Alright, Matt. Have fun though. It's good food, so don't waste it. Consumable and consumable. Activated. Beautiful. Hoppa. Now let's go right over there and fuel her up once more though. Because, do we really? You know what? Let's just keep it over there. Because we don't know how often we have to get to this location. And we do have reserves with us. So if there is a low fuel moment, we can just use the fuel on top of our truck and go back over here to double fuel up again. We gotta think about the future too, not just the very moment that we are in. Alright, so we are going through the swamp clearly, and let's just follow the big yellow dot right there. And then we will see if we can manage or not. Because this truck though, I mean, I love it, it is powerful. It's an S plus tier in engine to weight power. And it is a very powerful one though. But my oh my, the grip is the issue with this truck in comparison. But if you angle it just right, you can even tip a cola back over. So, you know, it is powerful enough. It just needs a little bit of love with the grip, with the angle that you're putting it at. So far, butter smooth though. Yeah, I'm more worried about the depth of the water than on the roads itself though. But it's easy to avoid, of course. Just gotta take the right route. Oh boy, look at that. We took it the long Brunt way. Right at its roots too, huh? So yeah, there's definitely some deep water around here. Let's see. So if we go to the right here, I don't think it will help us out that much. We just have to go right in between these... wow, what's going on? Oh, another tree the long way though, huh? Alright, let's just haul ourselves right over it. There we go. Man, yeah, they are a disaster though, aren't they? Is there another one? Probably still down below. Oh yeah. Come on, big boy, we can do this. Let's activate the differential lock too, just in case. Let's go right in between of these. Every tree that is laying on the floor right now, on the ground, is actually facing us the long way. Yo. That's fascinating. Normally that's never been the case. Let's just be smart about this too and use the winds a couple more times. We are really going through massively deep mud. Look at that. Deep mud. And do you see those two logs? Yeah, no wonder though. No wonder we did struggle to move on. Kinda seems like we are still stuck on something. Not just deep mud or something, but there is something down here in the mud. Oh yeah. The wind is not even powerful enough to drag us out of it. Wow, look at the mud though. Look, yeah, look at that. Interesting. Just massive hills here. There we go. We are pushing trough. Wow. I am shocked though. I am very shocked. I think there's a massive tree log down here. Bit of the remains though, you know. We are being launched backwards. Yeah, there is somewhere a hidden tree. Oh, is that it? Oh no, don't tell me. There was just a tiny tree that we did overrun. I think that is the case. And now we are a little bit stuck though, so that's interesting. You know those small grayish trees? Yeah. I think there is one over there. We just tried to go over it, but it doesn't let us, of course. Come on, big boy. Haul us out of there. The issue is that we still have to go to that water side in front of us. Oh yeah. There is a tree buried down there. So I didn't oversee one. There is literally a tree right over here. Oh, that is a nasty surprise though. There is no balance here. No grip, no nothing. And look at the root down there. Right over here at the bottom of the screen. There's an entire tree buried down there too. And the root is just sticking up though. I mean, it is funny. Look at that. There's another one right over there. Oh my, this is funny though. But I truly hope that I can go right where I want to go to. Kinda doesn't seem like it, but don't tell me there are so many trees around here that everything is becoming a disaster right now. Oh, there we are. Look at the size of that tree, by the way. Right at the back wheels of our truck. Wowzers. And the other one, you just see a little bit over here. A little bit of twigs down here. And there, not this one. Right there, though. What a disaster, though. Don't take that route, alright? Just stay away from it. Just go through the mud if you can. By the water, I mean, though. Yo. Look at how deep, though. I thought the water was way deeper. It's not. Don't worry about it. At least the food is still super clean, by the way. Can we get a like for that we are still having no mud on this at all? I mean, it does deserve a little bit of respect, though, because the cargo is often getting so incredibly dirty. All of this is just PTSD for me, by the way, for Michigan. When I played the game for the very, very first time. And by the way, is it just me? But it doesn't look this deep or this troubling. I'm not sure what's going on. But, trees. Yeah, I see them. 1, 2, 3. 3 trees were in the way. In the long way was 1 and 2 were sideways. It is something though, isn't it? Whew. All of these fallen over trees though, man. I mean, you know, it is a game changer, I'm telling you. You just feel it. You can see it. Right? You know, you can feel it too when you're watching this. Oh my. Look at the deep mud though. We did scout here. I didn't have any issues with the tethering. So that vehicle deserves a lot of respect on its own, though. Yeah, it has to be a little bit better in. A little bit further in. There we go. So wait a minute. We are not getting a pop-up right now? Are we not close enough? Back the cargo. The Mack Pinnacle deserves all of this though right now. It is just non-stop deep. It is like it is halfway through the map though. You know, like it doesn't want to raise up a little bit. It's like we're pushing the walls around. It's a proper challenge though to keep this clean. Look at that though. The consumables are still in pristine condition. I mean, that's some proper work right there to keep that clean. Look at that. It's directly stuck against something. Hence the... You know when you move forward and you bounce against something? It bounces up and backwards a little bit. We just had that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the truck right now. At the same time, I'm trying to figure out... what's wrong with this mission? Yeah, it's humping. You might say it's the... We are dragging a tree with us though. No way. Look at that. We are just... That little twig over there is more powerful than this entire truck. I have to reload the game. Let's see if that fixes it though. Because if it does, oh my. What a joke. Oh no. It's still there. Well, at least there's movement right now, so driving back did help out quite a bit. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Let's just check. No, all tires are actually fine though. There's no extra damage to the front or whatsoever. We just cannot move forward. We can go backwards easily enough though. Well, in comparison that is. Okay. Beautiful. I truly hope for one thing though, I will see it in the editing process, that I am not tripping. Like, some of these trees did not just pop out of nowhere. Sure, I did hit a couple though, we all know that. But I know which trees we can actually hit and drive over, compared to those we cannot. And we also did see like one of those trees were absolutely very small, like the one to the left there. And then we do load back in, and they are gigantic. They are like the tree right to our front left side. I mean, that was a big tree out of nowhere though, wasn't it? And yeah, I don't have any disillusions that we can push the one to the left away. Even the smaller version we cannot. So, something strange was going on. something very, very strange. Well, we have still a little bit of gasoline though. Yeah, that did take us way more than that we should. So maybe fueling up is always the best idea though. Yeah. The issue is by planning a future is that you will never reach it. So all you do is just for naught. Yeah. That's the variable that no one really wants to admit that it is a possible cause. And just living for the now ain't good either. Alright, 2 wooden planks left. And that's what I meant before in the last episode. To our left there, there's a garage being halfly done. There's some extra wood though, but apparently he don't want to give that to us. Just from the house that is almost done too. Very strange, very strange. Now over here though, I really want to go and take the right corner because right in the middle it's an ocean. It is so incredibly deep. Like even the collab was almost completely gone. And let's just go through here. It is struggling a little bit though. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit more right now because we cannot move. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, look at that. Look at the smoothness of it all. Compared with the other one. And this water ain't much different than the other one though, right? You know? So... yeah, man. Something was going on. Something was going on. Maybe we should refuel. Nah, you know what? Let's just keep on going for now. I want to reach it without refueling. Like I originally planned. Lots did happen though in the meanwhile, for real. Interesting, huh? Oh, it just doesn't want to drag itself up. Well, I'm definitely going to do some research on this map right now by maybe other people who are having the same issue with all the trees. But here we are, here we are. Man, it feels good to be here. And for a second though, I thought I did hear a cow in the distance. Opa, there you go, Rachel. And let's put it to the left. There we go. This one works instantly though. Beautiful. There we go. Thanks to you. We helped those who needed it. This is a noble deed. Thank you. Yeah. It cost me 10 years of my life. Alright, by that I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And don't forget to subscribe though. Bye bye.